11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. That's what I hear right now. Silence. I lost a friend. Um, a mentor. Um, the memories are as such that I remember hanging out with my mom and even her last days and looking at this rocket and the telemetry. Again, being that I have vision loss. My mom was giving me kind of a synopsis, and Deanna Tran actually felt like she was within this um, representation of a launch, which it wasn't really a representation, actually happened. A friend of mine, as I mentioned, has passed from cancer. Am not completely sure of the full details as such. However, he was in his sleep, and John Preto is his name. And as I have mentioned, and I also tagged it in my last video, Officers Global, community-wise, John Preto was significant in the facts of, let's say, keeping attendance. Maybe we should all be attendant to what we're doing in life, right? Be there or be square. No, I'm just kidding. No, be there. Be there for your people. And that's exactly what John was. He was there every morning. And how I recall, every morning started off, Buongiorno. Eh? It's Italian for good morning. So, having said that, every morning, there was this kind of hidden race, but not a race. It was who has the highest attendance, who's going to be here. And everybody is like first 1 through 10. I don't even know what position I'm in anymore. But there was a point where even after my mom passed, I took a break. And thanks to friends to push me to say, hey, now get back on. You're fine. You'll be all right. You'll learn what you learn and you'll be able to answer those questions. And John, another way, he was similar in that friendship where it could be Facebook, it could have been uh, enabling me to connect him to people within my community. Let's say regarding like pickleball. What? Pickleball? Seriously, John? Is it, all right? I can help you. How can I help? Database. Database is really a fond part of computing that I love, honestly, or thinking about it. But knowing that some of his roots came in through databasing, Noel, and this and that and the other, and the fact that he would take this attendance every single day. And at the same time, it made people attend to things that mattered. He attended, let's just say, in the sense of teaching his community about AI in his last few months of his being online more often than not. And he would teach people about, Bard to that AI level, or to what Gemini started to become, or ChatGPT started to become, maybe ChatGPT 3, 2. So, in essence, it's just to know that even to his last moments, he tried to impact the world. And to find mentorship like that, sometimes it's hard to come by. Like, matter of fact, let's go to his website, right? It's an old website. He has a different website, but now they called themselves the Garage Rocketeers. But we'll go to www.oh-space.com. So I'm going to unlock my phone, but you're not going to see it. You're going to hear it. Let's go.
Move up. Unlocked. Device unlocked. Internet. Out of pager.
Internet. All right.
Internet. Copyright to N. Class rocket launch for John Preto's Class III certification March 19, 2022 YouTube.
Okay, that might be a little fast, so let's just see. Okay, I'm going to first go top of the page.
Button. Secure connection. Privacy info.
Okay, let's see.
Button. Add to bookmarks. Edit box. ospace.com. Button. Refresh.
Okay, let's hit refresh.
Button. Stop. Web view
and
words.
Then
web view.
Let's
lines,
change the
paragraphs,
speech rate.
Headings. Controls. Links. Windows. Screen search. Default. Speech rate. Audio ducking. Speech rate. Speech rate 161%. Speech rate 146%.
Okay, we'll leave it at 146. All right. Sorry, guys, this is a little tough. So,
Heading 2. O space success. We are going for space. We may fall short.
So, we may fall short. You know, we in the Alpha Stars community, we always think about it this way: fail forward. And if you might fail, you might fail, but it's the fact that you tried and you went through the experiences. So keep on going through the community of people.
Nos ad spadium dirigents but deficigimus. Heading 2. O space success. N. Class rocket launch for John Preto's Class III certification March 19, 2022 YouTube.
So there is a video if you go on the website.
Button. Play video. Play video. Button. Hide player controls. Link. N. Class rocket launch for John Preto's Class III certification March 9. Link. O space. Button. Thumbnail image. O space. 177 subscribers. Toggle button. Current button. Subscribe. Dialogue. Dialogue. Page. Yes, the rocket was found and inspected by our tab member. A huge success. Thanks to everyone involved. O space promo 60 wide. YouTube.
So it says OH promo wide. And sorry, I'm just going through this with my screen reader actually. So if you're not hearing me talk, it's just I'm swiping right with one finger. So
button. Play video. Play video.
Let's play the videos real quick, just for a little snippet. Again, I'm just showing you what we have on his webpage, and I'm guessing this is a video of also another friend of ours, and I've been on his channel, Tony Mobley, but I'm taking the guess. Let me just check it out. So with one finger, I'm going to double tap.
O space promo 60 wide. YouTube.
Can you talk about the Vegas rocket project?
The rocket's 12 feet tall. It's going to weigh in between 80 to 100 pounds. Our projected altitude is just under 15,000 feet.
A lot of people are talking about it. They're talking about it in education. They're talking about it with science.
And you guys will be able to see all this live, and then we're building a documentary, because the story isn't about the launch. The story is about our community office hours and what's bringing all these people together and participating with the office hour community. That is the story, Tone.
Let's share again the actual date of the launch.
March 19th, 9 a.m. oh-space.com. The stream is going to start at 8 Pacific, and we've got tons of B-roll and interesting information.
Screen off.
So, as you heard, yes, that's how people became part of the community, right? Behind me, matter of fact, I say this much. John was the first one to send me any kind of, we'll call it swag, right? And to know, hey, here's it, turn it to this level, like go up and down first, north and south, east, west. Okay, now tilt it to the right at an angle. Okay, now that's the rocket. And so behind me, I have the sticker and the rocket kind of embroidered onto a patch. So I remember out of the whole journey in the office hours global community so far, he was one of the first to say, "Hey, check this out. Why not?" And you're part of the community. Secondly, as I said, listening to the telemetry as they use similar to SpaceX to see how how far up the rocket went. As you heard, the weight about 80 pounds. And so, with that said, is just that moment that I recall, just listening to that live stream, and it almost felt like a NASA SpaceX, but it was only Las Vegas, right? It was to get that certification launch. However, recently we had people on our show, Dave Schleppenbach, and I remember even in my short I did with him outside, he said he was going to go to Wichita to work on similar things to fly off rockets. And so, someone like John Preto and that idea of how to get a team together, how to be successful within each other's strengths and weaknesses. It's okay to not know everything, and it's that strive that you get. One quick note before we kind of move on to other topics here, and to let you know what I'm been up to, is in Office Hours Global, or on Office Hours Global rather, the main show, I always say in the morning, fueling sequence initiated. I know where in the world my brain got that from. It was you, John Preto, up there. You talked about rockets a lot. And that fueling is my fuel of go eat breakfast or go eat some food. Maybe a vanilla Coke over there. Coca-Cola, go ahead, send me a few cases of vanilla Coke. It's okay. It'll be fine. But what I mean by that is it's my morning time between that and mic check to eat or whatever I have to do. And that I know for a fact probably came from John, not knowingly, subconsciously, why I say it every morning. But it is like fueling the rocket, right? You fuel it with the fuel before it takes off, and nitrogen and oxygen and blah, blah, blah. Similar things. So again, thank you, John, for what you've done for me. Thank you to his family for sharing him with us, his community. And also, one other memory, you also saw the Coke Zero 400 flyover. Well, you might as well, we didn't see the image of it. It's okay. I can't see that well, right? So I wouldn't have been able to probably point the camera properly, except for a couple years back, about 2023, maybe 2022, but I want to say 2023. I think it was a Daytona 500, and I remember John explicitly. He would track the aircrafts, and he's like, okay, so now it's hitting this street, and I mean, it was legal by all means, but it's just that he was thoughtful. I knew that I loved the aircraft part, but just didn't know how to, be part of it. And he found a way where he's like, hey, look, these jets, it's this jets, and then there's the Thunderbirds. So thank you to the Thunderbirds for putting on a great show. Hopefully, I don't know, somehow I could come up there with you guys and gals and experience that for my own self. I think every individual should, try to experience something they haven't, and that would be something incredible to try. But anyhow, we lost a good friend to the community, and I know his bird named Bird is gonna be lonely without his friend. But thank you for the stories, the teachings, and the cultures. The vast variety of culture. To come in the morning, hey, buongiorno. Okay. Namaste. We always are intertwining and colliding with each other. Matter of fact, another condolences to my dear friend of the family, Miss Joanna, because she lost her father too. And her husband lost his father as well, 95, 97. But point being is, I'm right now looking at you, a little fresh looking, maybe a little cleaned up looking. But that's thanks to Miss Joanna. Uh, she has been in the salon industry, or I guess beautician industry, for quite some time. We've gone back almost 27, 28 plus years, give or take, coming from our local mall here, then Dillard's, then a couple of our private places that where she does her work. But thank you. This is that new look of my hair right now that she gave me a haircut, and feels much lighter. Figured, hey, I'm gonna definitely make a video for everybody today, and let you know exactly what's been brewing about. We're looking at the future to see what's coming up. October, you got the National Federation for the Blind State Convention of Florida, and that'll be held in Altamont Springs at the Hilton. And then, what else do we got? We just had the iBug Android Insight call yesterday, so just look out for the website, or look out at the website for the uploads there. Pretty fun call. Just incredible to meet new people, and then some of the old people coming back and then saying, "Hey, this is the stuff you used to work with, right?" And of course, I remember my people. Seriously, I do. Genuinely, I do care about you all out there. And yesterday, Miss Wanda and a couple other people, they're like, "Hey, you remembered me?" Yes, I remember. I care. This is why this channel even really brings that into focus in my camera lens, because who cares? Hershey cares. Harshit cares, right? I do. I really do. And to state, where do we go from here? Well, I'll try to be getting more interviews gathered around here soon. After that, I'll be trying to maybe dive into specifics. Maybe Android might come first because it's a little bit easier to work with quickly. Definitely want to get working along with JAWS and how JAWS and different tools can work out for us. So again, I will make stuff that drives you, the audience, and what you want. So leave comments down there. Subscription, add a subscribe, whatever. What did they do out there? I don't know. Hit the button. Do all that stuff. Because that's not me in that sense of, I need to tell you, hopefully you subscribe to me, but if you value what I say, then that is what means the world to me. That something I said brought value to you. It brought joy to you. It gave you knowledge. So I look forward for the next conversation with you all. And again, thank you to everybody for all the support so far. Each and every one of you is important to me. And I will strive to get better at the content delivery. Sometimes I just don't have the equipment to go about it. But let's see where this journey takes me. Again, thank you. If you want, leave me comments and I will answer in a video format, or maybe we could connect through email. Don't forget, #ShareYourVision. That's coming up in October. Blind Cane Awareness Day, or White Cane Awareness Day, is coming up soon as well, on October 15th. But again, there are some things coming about in the Volusia County area. On the 20th, I want to say, is the Volusia County 50th anniversary of Votran. So do keep a lookout for things near you. And again, show your kindness, ask questions, and I hope to see you soon again. Take care. Much love. Peace.